Alrighty, we are back on episode 3. We finished building, well, it's almost finished. Yeah, we're working on the base. So we have our plants almost done, almost planted. We need to finish building this out to get our room fully done. And we need to work on the freezer. But before we do that, we're going to start with some renaming. Here's our male bio. We are going to change him to Nurse Jim. He is one of my moderators on Twitch, and he is the main reason I even play this game. Because watching him, I'm like, okay, yeah, I've got to play this game. And we're going to go ahead and rename Milla as well to Catsini. She as well is a moderator on my Twitch, and she is learning how to play this game. Alright, and we're going to, and our mess up here. Oh, wait, they actually took the beard. Okay, so I guess from saving it and coming back and recording this, they fixed our mess up. So Wolf no longer has a beard. She's no longer our bearded lady. Awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna leave Wolf as she is right now. We will see who we will name her after later on. Awesome. Okay. Because the game was like, no. Alright, so we need to build their bed. And all this, kind of running out of space for all the things that we have. So we're going to go ahead and set up our zones. So we're going to redo our zones. So we need a stockpile. This is our freezer. So in this zone, we're going to switch it to critical. We're going to do all food items. So we don't have to worry about that. Manufactured, we're not doing all manufactured. But we are going to do herbal medicine because it needs to be refrigerated. Under drugs, alcohol precursors. So this is the wort and everything. So you need that one. Ambrosia needs to be cold. Okay, coffee after it's brewed does not need to be cold. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else. No, not in that one. All right, so we don't need that. Don't do. Okay, none of those. So we can close the manufacturer tab. Raw resources. So plant matter, yes. Stone blocks, no. Raw textiles, no. Resource plants, I don't think they have to be cold. They just have to be indoors. I've never known blue gel to go bad so far. I don't see. Okay, this one is added with the alpha biomes. So as far as I know, it acts like wood. They haven't done a whole lot of building in those zones. But it says a firm quality of wood, almost as firm as a low quality wood. So like wood, which I don't know why they changed this, you cannot leave wood outdoors. If you leave it out on the ground, it's just going to deteriorate. So I think it's like wood where you have to have it indoors, so we don't have to refrigerate it. Alright, that's the rest of that one. Items. I don't think any of those need to be cold. We're gonna turn that one off. Alright, we do not need weapons or apparel. We're building things inside the fridge. Plants, no, that's just if you dig up the trees. Okay, corpses. We are gonna do animal corpses. Now, I know what we said already. We're gonna go ahead and build a zone there for that. So in this area, they're all critical. This is just gonna be human corpses. And then since we have all this done, we will build the table and set up the thing on it. So since the butcher table is built, we're gonna do butcher creature. Details. So we're gonna do that forever. Let's see, we don't need to make kibble yet. Or do organs and limbs or spillage or kibble. Yeah, we don't need anything else in there right now. For the field stove though, we are going to tell them. So we could just do simple meal, but that only does one at a time. We're gonna go down here to ×4. What else could they do right now? Okay, so right now, brewing tea, because we have tea plants. I don't see anything else right now we need to worry about. So what we're gonna do is, tea we're gonna do forever. If we have tea leaves, we're gonna make them. For the simple meal though, we're gonna do until you have, now holding control, adds 10. So we're gonna do 3 people, we'll go ahead and do 30. So when they get up to 30, or just over because it's by 4, then they'll stop until it goes back under 30, and then they'll make some more. We are going to set up something though here in the ingredients list. So if we have cheese, I don't want them to use it. If we have milk, I don't want them to use it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So you can research how to grow beans. And beans you can press into milk. So we're going to turn that off because I don't want them to use it at all. If we have canned vegetables, I don't care. They can use that. Pickled vegetables, we'll leave that because that uses salt. So we'll just leave that for now. And then tomatoes. If we grow tomatoes, it's going to be to make pizza. Wheats, we're not going to let them use that either because if we grow wheat, we want flour. Which we may set up soon. A wheat field so we can do, make bread. Alright, animal products. We do not want them to use insect jelly or blue milk or cow milk because I think those are the ones that kind of make them mad. And they can use all the unfertilized eggs they want. Alright, so that's fixed. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to do. We'll double check this one. Canned meat, yeah, go ahead, use it. Human meat is a no, and an insect meat is a no. So we're good on that. I don't want them using that. Alright, and everything else looks good. Alright, close. So that is set up. This one we're going to set up as well. We can do any stone blocks forever because we can do them. What we're going to do is we're going to tell them that to take to the best stockpile and just tell them drop them on the floor. Tailoring. We're going to go ahead and tell them we want bandage kits. Do until you have 10. That works for me. And we're going to go ahead and set up this part. Salvage apparel. So, this one is nothing that's clean. Everything that is tainted is what I want them to just rip apart. Salvage it. Any percentage, any quality. And we're going to do this forever. Alright, for now, we're going to set up pants. We're going to set up t-shirts. And we're going to set up... And we're just going to leave that there for now. Alright, details. We are going to do no synthread and no hyperweave. Those two are what you use for synthetic organs and other things that you really need. So we're going to leave that there. Same for the t-shirt. Oh, but take those off. Alright, and I'm going to put that up to 3. No one can do it yet because we don't have any materials, but that's okay. And that's all we can set up right now until we get the other things done. Alright, so we're going to go fast. Oh, before we go any further, so this little hammer right here, you want to click it. If anything gets destroyed for whatever reason, it'll tell them to rebuild instead, and it'll put a blueprint there. So if you build a bed and it gets destroyed, they'll put one in. So totally forgot about this zone. So we forgot to put this one in. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go about here, gives them the walk space. We're gonna do, we're gonna do critical. No food. We're gonna do no plant matter. We'll allow the blocks. Actually, no blocks. We're gonna put the blocks here in the corner. Manufactured. We're gonna say none of that. Drugs. We're gonna say none of that and none of that. No corpses, no plants. Actually, the plants, yeah, we can do the plants. But no chunks. Alright. So that one's set up. Which means they should start moving these. So we're going to X that one. X that one. Alright, the bed is made. So we're going to put our couple together, which is Wolf and Jim. Which will make them happy because they get to sleep together. And Kat will be happy because she has her own room now. Alright. So we're going to double click. That picks up all the pieces of wood that are in the window right now. Pull urgently. Get that inside so it stops deteriorating. All they have on this right now. They already hauled the ironwood. The ironwood I find is like very pretty for furniture and the flooring. But it's just finding the ironwood is a pain in the butt. So we need to figure out our power issues here. The power issues, we're gonna go ahead and allow that because that's all built now. Oh, wait, no, we're gonna wait a second, just a moment longer. So first, let's go ahead and run our power lines through all the walls. Alright, that's what we're gonna do for now. Alright, so we can do this, or we can do this. I think we're gonna do some of this right now. What we're going to do... Ooh, that's right, you're making that. Forgot that. There's the zone. They are all cool. That was manufactured? No. There we go. Stone blocks. All the stone blocks. Alright. So we have granite. That. Alright, we're gonna use wood. Alright, so more floors. We're gonna do barnwood. We're gonna put it right here. They'll get more wood from chopping that down. So my idea here is for the wind turbines, if anything is in either of these rectangles, it's not gonna move. It's not gonna work. So like normally people put it in between their crops where like you have rice and potatoes on either side of it because neither one of them gets tall. But you're going to put them in. That should work, right? Oh, we had a mad error. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and tell them to take it in. First of our foods. And we're still going slow because it's still, you know, catching up from the combat. Oh yeah. Okay, so this one. We need to put something in before they get perturbed. There we go. Wait, nope, that didn't work. Try that again. There we go. So this one and this one we cannot do because we don't have any cloth. This one we can technically do right now. So the boxes where they stand, we'll put that in. It used to require you have a bow to put it in, you know, because you're shooting bow to do it. Really weird. But you don't need it now, you just need wood. That requires cloth, and I really don't want to put that down. The only game I want to put down are the ones we don't research yet. That's cool, we have those in there. Guess we should harvest those. Alright, eventually they'll get that done. Alright, so we're gonna put in lights, and then I'm gonna tell you about the lights. So with this here, it should cover that corner. That one there. Alright, so put one in there, one in there. So the thing about the lights is, yeah, we don't have power yet, but as soon as they install them, we will have lights. Show you why. So I did a change, just because it kind of annoys me. I have it. The power cost is 0. That is why. The steel cost, same. The only thing I changed was power cost. Just because... why deal with them being perturbed that it's dark when all it costs is having wires in the wall? So that's what I have changed. So I could have added power or added wall lights the first day and had them not be upset about darkness. But I didn't think about it. So eventually they will add in the things and we will be less perturbed. Oh yeah, they're moving that in there. Oops. Okay, so what they're doing is, because I had this set for critical and I have steel in here. I was steel here, but this is set to normal. So this one has higher priority. Oops. We can expand this a little bit since she dug that out. Waiting for her to dig this out so I can put the loom up there. Oh wow, that was close. Yeah, we need to set up that too. Alright, so we'll go do that. Alright. Ooh, Muffalo. But we don't have a pin belt. Not yet. And we can only buy one. Unless we sell things. That's a lot. Okay, you know what? It would start giving us Muffalo wool, which is really good. Alright, so we're gonna be very broke for a bit. And they're gonna do a lot of work very quickly. Alright, so we need to set this up real quick. I'm trying to remember this. There it is, a fence. Alright. Be up there. Because I want to put the trader ship thing here or here. Let me do it here. It'll be closer to the power line. Alright, so we're going to set this up. So what they changed with the animals is in order for them to be yours, with the exception of a few different species, depending on which mod it's with. Which anything with the alpha animals is not going to count as needing a pen, so you have to make this also into a zone. Alright, we're going to put 2 gates. One there, one there. We also need a marker. You see how the whole area inside lights up? You put that in. That makes this a pen, an area. We're also going to go ahead and set up a little barn. We will go ahead and mine this out later. Give them more space. We really have enough for that. So they're not going to have a door for a bit. That's okay. 2 animal spots, because even though they have to be in the pen, they will still sleep in the spots. We will go back later and actually replace them with these animal beds. Alright, so the next thing we're also going to do is we're going to turn this into a grow zone as well. So we're going to have them plant hay grass. Which at some point we're going to seem like we are overwhelmed with hay grass, which is fine. Just means we don't have to worry about their food. Alright, so we already traded with you. You can go away. And, well, we're just going to have to hope they don't freaking die in the middle of the night. So right here, it says not in a pen. Here's our wolf that has things right there. So, I'm going to go ahead and make the zone there as well. We're going to create a new zone, new area. We're going to rename it Animal Pen. So when we need to toss animals into it, we know what it's called. So that is our animal pen. Which like I said, hopefully these two guys don't wander off too far, because they're not going to go... I'm not going to do what they're told until then. Until they're in the pen. Oh good, well, staying awake. Everyone's starting to get up. Awesome. Cool. And that is time. So we are going to come back to more of this. More getting the pen done. We need to start figuring out our defenses. And we still need to set up our fish traps. See y'all next episode.